China, the land of architectural wonders like the Great Wall and Forbidden City. Its staggering delicious food, its martial arts, and its long history of inventions. Hundreds of international travelers travel to China yearly. If you want to go to China too, you will need a China tourist visa, also known as an L visa. Hi, this is Max from the Visa Library. In this video, I will give you information about China's tourist visa application, its costs, visa duration, and the visa extension process. Okay, no time to waste. Subscribe to our channel and get a surprise at the end of this video. Let's go. What is the China tourist visa? The tourist visa is issued as a single entry for the purpose of visiting this country. However, citizens of Canada, the US, the UK, and Argentina can obtain a 10-year tourist visa with multiple entries. In cases of a group trip to China, there is no need to get an individual permission. You can get a group tour visa. In this condition, all you have to do is provide your information to your travel agency. Then they take care of the rest. So there's that. There are some countries that benefit from exemptions. Visa exemptions. If you want to know whether you have such an exemption, go to our article and see the list. Link is in the description. Can you travel visa-free to China? Holders of passports from some countries can travel free of charge to China. Citizens of these countries get 15 days. Citizens of these countries get 30 days. Citizens of here get 60 days. And citizens of these countries get 90 days. What are the China tourist visa requirements? Number one, a passport. Your passport must be valid for at least 6 months and have blank pages. You also need a copy of the passport. Number two, China tourist visa application form. Complete the form carefully. If a section in the form does not apply to you, you must write N/A in the blank. If the information entered in the form is not accurate and complete, the application may be delayed or rejected. Number three, photo. Your photo must be colored from the past 6 months with a white background. Your photo must also be attached to the application form. Number four, documents related to the travel plan. You must provide round-trip tickets and hotel reservations. If you can't buy a non-refundable ticket before getting a visa, you can contact the travel agency to reserve a flight for you. The travel agency allows you to change or cancel your trip later. If you intend to stay in China with your relatives or friends, you must show a signed invitation stating their name, your relationship with the host, their address, and the period of your stay. Otherwise, you must provide hotel reservations for at least 3 nights. In this confirmation letter, your name as a guest, your hotel address, and your length of stay must be specified. Number five, if you have been invited to China by a sponsor, you must provide an invitation letter containing some details. It must have your name, gender, and the date of birth. You must also include your travel schedule, including your arrival date and departure from China or places of visit. And lastly, your inviter's information such as name, contact information, address, etc. Number six, proof of residency status for those who are not applying in their country of citizenship. Number seven, in some cases, you need to submit a letter from your employer containing some information such as the name and the contact number of the employer, your income, and bank statement for the past 6 months. Number eight, if you intend to travel to Tibet, you have to apply for a Tibet travel permit, which is issued through the Tourism Bureau of Tibet Autonomous Region in travel agencies. To obtain these mandatory travel documents, you must book a guide for your entry trip and pre-arrange private transport for trips outside of this place. No direct applications are accepted, which effectively means that the Tibet can be visited on an organized tour. Number 9. If you are 18 or less, you must provide a copy of your birth certificate and a copy of both parents' passports, and one of the parents should sign your application form. In addition, if parents do not apply for a visa at the same time, you must provide notarized consent from your parents. Number 10. Travel record. You must provide a copy of your travel records. You must include all countries that you have visited in the last 28 days. You must also include entry or exit dates of each travel. Number 11. Health declaration. You must provide the health declaration form. Now, here's a question. How to apply for a China tourist visa? You need to take the documents I told you to a Chinese embassy, Chinese consulates, Chinese diplomatic mission, or a China visa application center in person. Family members, friends, travel agencies, and visa agencies can also submit documents on your behalf. An appointment arrangement is not required for a China tourist visa. Most email applications are rejected in embassies. However, in countries where there are Chinese visa application centers, requests can be sent by post or online via their official websites. Here's another question. How long is the China tourist visa processing time? The processing time of the documents is about 4 working days, but if you pay more, the processing time will be shorter. If you are in a hurry, you can use the express service. In this way, your application will be processed in 2 to 3 working days for an additional $20. In addition, you can use the rush service. In this way, your application will be processed on the same day for an additional $30. How much does a Chinese tourist visa cost? Let's see. The cost of a Chinese tourist visa varies depending on the type of visa, the length of a stay, the number of entries allowed, and your nationality. Most tourists pay around $35 for a single entry visa valid for 30 days from the day you entered China. How long is a Chinese tourist visa valid? Chinese tourist visas are valid for 30 days and must be used within 3 months of their issuance date. Depending on your nationality, the number of entries you have, and other factors, you can stay from 30 to 120 days throughout the duration of the visa. How to extend a Chinese tourist visa? If you want to stay longer in China, you must apply 7 days before your tourist visa expires. The visa extension process is performed at the Local Exit and Entry Administration of China. To renew this visa, you must provide a passport, a visa application form, along with a colored photo attached to the form, and a travel itinerary and registration of temporary residence. If your visa renewal is approved, you will not be allowed to stay longer than the original stay duration of your visa. Well, that's that. Here you go. Now you can go and start your Chinese tourist visa application after you subscribe to our channel and like the video. Now, about that surprise, I have put a link of our article in the description. You can go to it and download a cheat sheet that I prepared for you. Thank you all for watching.